Hey, Luke here with CatsandCarp.com, and today I'm reviewing the Bass Pro Shop Maxx rod and the Berkley E-cat rod. Okay, so today is another one of my rod review videos, and as I've mentioned before, this entire week I'm doing one rod review video every day throughout the week. So 7 videos in total, and at the end of this week on Sunday, I'm going to be giving away some awesome prizes. So stay tuned, watch each of the videos, and on Sunday I'm going to be giving away some pretty cool gear because let's face it, I've got a lot of rods and reels sitting around. I've got to give some away to you guys. So I'm excited to do a review here. I like doing comparison videos, and this is a really great comparison between the Berkley E-cat and the Bass Pro Shop Maxx. These are two extremely similar rods. The Berkley E-cat is $62.37, at least that's what I bought it for online, undiscounted. And the Bass Pro Shop Maxx is $69.99. So about $70 and $62. So pretty close in price. These are both what I would call mid-range catfish rods for as far as price is considered. And they are also really similar in their builds. They're both 7.5 foot rods, they're both heavy action rods, and they're both bait casting rods. Now they have different versions of these rods, but these are the two types that I'm reviewing. And when you pick them up, they're both really stiff rods. These are designed for throwing 1 to 5 ounces, and they are stiff rods. So these are really for bigger cats, and I could see a person playing very large blue catfish, big flathead catfish on these rods. So if you're after big trophy fish, this is what I would get. These are not good rods for channel catfish and bullheads. Not a lot of sensitivity in them. A little 5-pound channel catfish won't do much of anything on these rods. It'll barely bend them. So these are definitely ideal rods for guys that are going to be fishing in bigger rivers for big catfish. About 5-6 ounces of leaden bait is the most you want to throw with these rods. The main difference that you see between these two rods is the design. The Maxx has a much more modern design with the EV foam handles. It's got a pretty good looking paint job, I think. I'm not a big fan of Cork, so I definitely like the Maxx over the E-cat as far as looks go, but that's completely a matter of preference. If you're a guy who likes a Cork handle, this is a really good looking high grade Cork handle. Additionally, it's got a massive, the E-cat has a massive foregrip. If you like a lot of grip there on the foregrip, E-cat's going to do it for you. The handles are about the same, and the E-cat has a trigger. So for you bait caster guys who really like the trigger on your handles, the E-cat has one, the Maxx does not. Consequently, the Maxx is slightly lighter than the E-cat. It's a little bit less bulky. Though how important this is, I'm not 100% sure. It's still pretty close, and most of the time these rods are going to be sitting in rod holders. Both of these rods are very stiff, so you should be able to get a fair amount of distance on either one of these rods. These are good rods for casting either from the bank or from a boat. You should be able to really wing some bait and lead pretty far with these. As far as reels go, I have a Ming Yang MC600 reel on the Maxx. It matches well with color, and it's a lighter reel, so that does well on the slightly lighter rod. Over here on the E-cat, I have an Abu Garcia 7000C Catfish Special. Both really great reels, but they're a little bit too much in the price range. The Ming Yang's about a $90 reel. The Abu Garcia is about a $140 reel. That's a lot of money to spend on a reel when you're only spending $60 to $70 on the rod. If you want a more affordable reel, the Bass Pro Shop Maxx bait caster reels are a good option. So just to give you an idea of the feel of the action of these rods, check that out. This is a very stiff rod. And the Bass Pro Shop Maxx is maybe just a hair less stiff. They are both pretty beefy rods, a lot of backbone for their price range. All right, just to see how this rod performs, I got it hooked up to a 20-pound bucket of water, and we're gonna see if it can lift it. Though this rod is so stiff, it's really got me nervous it's gonna explode under pressure. But let's see. Oh, it is flexing all the way in the handle. Oh, it just made a cracking noise. It is off the ground. Woo! Well, it lifted a 20-pound bucket of water, but I gotta tell you, that scared me. It made a little bit of a popping noise in the handle, and this rod is so stiff that when it actually bends, it doesn't feel natural. All right, I switched out this Abu Garcia 7000 onto this Bass Pro Shop Cat Maxx rod, and we're gonna see if it can lift this 20-pound bucket of water. Woo! It's off the ground. Woo! Well, I gotta tell you, just like the E-cat, it felt a little touch and go with this rod. But what this tells you is these rods are plenty strong. You have to have one of the best catfish reels on the market to even come close to maxing out this rod's performance. So if you're using a Ming Yang reel, a Bass Pro Shop Cat Maxx, or even an Abu Garcia 6500 or 7000, you're not going to break this rod on a fish unless you're doing something crazy. These are two really great options, really close in price and stats. I think I would go with the Bass Pro Shop Cat Maxx just because I like the looks better and I don't mind the $8 extra in price. But I think there's just as many people who would look at this E-cat and prefer it. So if you're looking for about a $60 to $70 rod that can catch big catfish and throw about 3 to 5 ounces of lead, it's got some good distance and as a bait casting rod, take a look at the Cat Maxx from Bass Pro and the Berkley E-cat. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more catfish rod review videos, we're putting out one every day this week. And we have a playlist just for rod review and fishing gear review videos. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to click subscribe. We put out multiple videos every week.